The Web.com Tour Championship is bigger and better than ever. No one has played on this course in 7 months. It's been closed for renovations and is ready just in time for the culmination of the Web.com Tour Finals. Now, there have been a lot of changes, a lot of which we won't be able to see, but take a look at what's going to be very obvious to the players and fans this week.
In hosting this championship this year especially, there are so many changes. And reversing the nines was one of the changes, and everyone's going, why? I mean, they're walking out here, they've been here in the past, they know the golf course very well, they're kind of leaning their way to one way, to go, oh, no, that's the 10th tee. The first tee is to your right. It's the growth of the championship. This is the Web.com Tour Championship. This is the final event. This is the pathway to the PGA Tour.
I was kind of surprised they switched it, but you know, I don't think it's going to change anything. Like I said, the last few holes coming in on both sides are pretty tough, and it's a tough challenge. I mean, the rough's up and the greens are pretty firm. If we don't get any weather, the score's going to be pretty high, I think.
Returning it to its natural state of old, golf courses constrict after a course a period of years of top dressing and agronomic practices. It was bringing it back to the original. What we discovered is that there were many pin placements behind bunker locations that when the greens had constricted, those pin locations went away. They're back. So the golf course is really going to show its kind of original characteristics, and it's going to be even more competitive and more difficult for a championship such as this.
They softened a lot of these greens up. Playing yesterday, I mean, they're in amazing shape. I think we're like the second day, playing on them. They're pretty firm because they're new greens, so I think that's going to make it a little more challenging. But they're a little bit easier in terms of the slopes on the greens. I feel like they've made some good changes.
They're a lot less undulating. They've softened out all the slopes. The contours are very similar, but they're definitely less extreme. So a lot more spots. You can put some more pin placements, a little bit more accessible getting to them, but they're still firm enough to where you have to strike a good shot to get them to stop. So they're great. I mean, they're in absolutely perfect shape. I'm very impressed.
Anytime you can spin a golf ball, right, and you know what you can do, these players can do out of a bunker and put spin on a golf ball. Sometimes the miss is in the bunker. You get these greenside roughs, no spin, hard greens, really hard to get it up and down. And that's to Pete Dye's strategy.
The shapes of the bunkers I feel like are a little softer. They're not as deep, I don't feel like either. So a little easier. I like the sand in them, so I think they've done a good job with the changes.
This golf course really puts premium on ball striking, I feel like. I mean, you definitely got to hit fairways off the tee. And if you do that, you can get aggressive out here because it's not that long. So I think that plays into an advantage for me quite a bit since I hit it pretty straight.
Bring your A game. This is a real golf course now, and we're really excited about the next 27 years.